Welcome back to Generous. This is Zach from Gin and Sofa. I'm here with Mike.
Yo.
And Chris Tiago.
Nice.
We're here to talk about the second half of the sitcom bracket that hopefully you guys have responded to our request, but
Responded to her.
Yeah, if not, go back and listen to the first half of the episode. And then come back and listen to this episode and see who the winner is.
Second half, stop this now and start the first half. But no, we had a good time this time. We talked about some classic bathroom shenanigans and
finished off the later rounds of the sitcom bracket.
That's right. So sit back,
relax,
enjoy the ride, plug in.
Wink.
So the craziest thing happened. I couldn't believe this actually happened, but was the first person to ever recognize one of us outside of outside of this room.
Yeah, for Gin and Sofa.
Yeah, for Gin and Sofa happened.
Yeah, he put it in the group chat. We were like,
does it make you feel like we made it?
I mean, I thought it, on one hand, I'm the worst person to approach and be like,
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that's the one guy probably.
I like how we both agreed with that. Yeah, I probably wouldn't approach Chris either.
Yeah. Well, that's just me knowing him and knowing his response.
Yeah, I shut down very quickly, but it was very.
I can like when you said it and you said you immediately said anxiety went through the roof, and I was like, I can just imagine this hi, are you on a podcast? And you were like, yes.
Oh my god!
And walked away.
Oh my god, I am.
Ran. Yes. Just goes to the bathroom. Texts us.
So someone noticed you.
Someone recognized us from social media. I guess
social media.
where were you interacting with us? Sad Summer Festival.
Oh, you went to that?
Yeah,
nice.
Down in Portsmouth.
96X.
I didn't go to that.
It was Journeys, I think, was putting it on. Maybe 96X probably also helped get it.
Shoes.
But Journeys or whatever, Sad Summer Fest.
Shoes.
I gotta tell you, it was a good show. It was some stuff that I really liked. But getting recognized.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it because it was someone that I didn't know.
Right.
And
I figured it would have to have been one of our friends, and then you were like, no, it was literally some
somebody
person
I didn't know at all.
We didn't know, and I was like, weird.
I just wanted to bring that up. I think that's cool. DM us, let us know ideas and
if you see us, fucking find us.
Yeah, give us an idea for an episode.
Let us know you
find Chris and then point him out and then watch him run away.
I'll say this. If you were listening, I guess you'd have. This is weird because you have to listen to answer this question. Yeah. But you're saying DM us, and maybe it'd be great to say DM us. Tell us why you don't listen.
What?
Why do you only interact?
Why do you only interact on Instagram, but you don't listen? But you'd have to hear this to respond to that. So, if you're listening out there, guys, we do want to interact with everybody.
Yeah,
I wonder if she likes the really bad photoshopped pictures.
Probably.
You think that's what she's into?
My talents are
that's funny.
Otherworldly.
I really like the same faces over different shit.
I think honestly that's part of the charm. Shit is sick.
No. Don't get a new picture. Use that one.
It's fine.
It's because we only had one picture of all of us with a white background to cut out easily.
Yeah.
You notice I changed it up for the South Park one though?
I did see that.
I saw that, yeah.
We were in the snow, so I gave Chris a beanie.
Yeah.
And I had a beard because it was cold out.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me mix it up.
Mix all process.
Other than that, I guess we did one for the 90s playlist one, but that was just because...
I enjoy the Photoshops.
Yeah.
Photoshops are funny. I do think there is the classic charm of bad Photoshop.
Yeah, exactly. When they try too hard to be good, you're almost like,
you're like, hey.
Okay.
Yeah. You do it the perfect amount of
you tried just enough.
Yeah, it's... it is what it is. Yeah, so, come on, guys.
Interact.
We want to, get you involved.
Yeah, I gotta...
Yeah, Mike, you told me earlier you wanted to speak on something.
You mentioned this outside the pod, and I was like, ooh, what is this? What's coming up?
So I wanted to say this, too. It's the same thing you actually brought up. And I was wondering, it's like a lottery. It's the same thing.
Oh, you're gonna ask?
Yeah, go for it. Just weighing in.
All right, so all right, guys. What would you do?
Okay.
With $1 million?
So $1 million, that's low.
So in 1999, in 1999, $1 million. What would you do?
What was that last part?
And I'm assuming you want something fun, not like, I pay off this debt, do that. You know what I mean? You want like something.
Well, okay, so you paid off your debts.
Yeah.
This $1 million.
Million.
God, it's not enough.
I think
$1 million would be enough.
$1 million is enough for me to give my answer, and that is I would finally buy a G-Wagon.
That's all.
Cold hard cash.
No change in lifestyle, just driving a G-Wagon.
That's all.
No, I would still scrape by. I just want a G-Wagon.
But a G-Wagon.
You know that song "Still Fly," where he's like, "Can't pay my rent because all my money spent." That's how I live my life. You know what I mean?
The pimped out Gucci suit.
Yeah. The second I get $1 million, I'll be like G-Wagon.
G-Wagon.
Hey,
that's what I need right there.
This commute sucks, but I'm in a G-Wagon. So
G-Wagon.
Cool.
Suddenly, the commute is
more
far better,
far softer in the palate.
Yeah,
I could see that. It's tough because like I was thinking like my question was more like you win the lottery, what do you do with it? But that's like 500 million.
Yeah, I'm saying
$1
million, because I think 500 million is absurd.
Absurd.
That's an absurd amount of money.
Yeah, so there's like that whole thing. Like, what do you do with that much money? Like, is there anything you wanted to do? Like, would you like?
No, I would just sit on a beach. Would you put money into
a sports team? Would you try and make state like you own part of Manchester United?
Nope.
Nope. I own the Pittsburgh Penguins. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, hang out with my boy Sid.
Yeah.
But I only have $1 million, so let me back that.
Yeah,
backtrack it up.
You want $1 million on a scratcher, not like the Mega Millions.
Yeah, exactly. This ain't Mega Millions.
Yeah.
You're not 1 in 1 trillion people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you do? $1 million.
No, I'm thinking. I'm trying to think like what's out of my element. Mike, you got an answer? Go, because I'm trying to think.
Yeah. Do you have one?
I would. I'd for sure pay off all my debts, right?
Yeah. You do the responsible things to begin with.
I would for sure pay off all my debts. I would.
So now you're down to about $500,000. Kind of.
Yeah.
So think about it. You're kind of You just eat a chunk of it. Yeah.
I'm thinking about taxes and stuff too. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Exactly. So what are you doing with $5?
Yeah.
That's why $1 million isn't enough.
I think I would still. Well, I do think you would still retire off of
G-Wagon.
You literally got 1,000,000.
I would be
after paying for everything.
Yeah.
And setting yourself, you have $1 million to be frivolous with.
Yeah, your frivolous.
What are you doing? Your frivolous purchase.
What is the first frivolous purchase you would make with that $1 million?
Finishing my basement.
Oh my god.
And putting the studio. In the basement with the bathroom connected.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That way we just pop out.
Is that your dream? You
pop out.
This closet here with
right here, dude. I just want to piss. I'm not in your closet, dude.
I would get the sickest mini fridge.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking, like, we could replace this with a mini fridge.
Yeah.
$130 from Costco.
Yeah. We need $1 million.
Who needs $1 million?
Right there. One fucking fridge.
You know what I mean? Like
a fridge and a toilet, Mike's set.
I think I'd have my boys over all the time, and I'd fucking record.
I mean, why don't you make this chair like a fucking toilet and just...
Oh, if I'm shitting on camera.
South Park World of Warcraft. This is like...
Yeah. No, I mean...
What about you? Have you thought of one?
Well, I was kind of going to piggyback on Mike, and, why just do it your house? 'Cause you don't want to leave? Why don't you just build a studio?
Yeah,
just like a standalone.
Yeah.
In my basement, because it's...
Well, I'm saying, what if you built one outside of it? What if you built a barcade we talk about a lot?
Oh,
you'd use it to
Actually,
invest
you're right.
in this
I might
barcade.
do like a brewery / kitchen / podcast.
So I was thinking we went to make a barcade, and have it / sandwiches.
Have you been to
All right, Mike's just
Circuit?
Yeah.
But ours is going to be better.
Okay, because I was like, I didn't really enjoy Circuit.
You don't?
Not really.
You know, like
I gotta be honest. This
I think
podcast
the
not
only
brought
thing
to
I-
you by
Nah,
Circuit.
bro,
I think the worst thing about Circuit is the food and drinks.
Ooh, I like Barcadia.
What's wrong with it?
Yeah.
I don't like paying by the ounce.
No.
I think that's a
I agree.
scam.
But we would make cocktails that we make now.
But I think
right?
if we had like our own barcade that was like an actual bar, and you could serve people and they pay at the bar and they pay for the thing.
Yeah, and I think if we had like a little bowling thing
and brewery
and the brewery and a sandwich shop that has sandwiches.
and a studio in the back.
Yes, God, I was getting there, Mike. Why can't I talk about my $1 million? When your $1 million would be my $1 million?
He said he would combine his million with your million.
First episode of our millions.
Then we actually have $1 million.
That's true. Yeah, I was gonna say like it's a barcade. One face of it is a sandwich shop. One face of it is a brewery. It's usually in the back because we serve our own beer there.
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
and then we have the drinks that are themed after whatever
Video game, yeah. Synthwave bands. We have a carpenter band.
bands playing.
Synthwave band.
Yeah,
Let's
the
go.
fucking soundtrack that's played at the barcade is only synthwave. It's purely synth or dark wave, maybe some retro wave. I don't know. Mix it up a bit. Maybe some vaporwave. I don't know. Maybe some vaporwave. And then in the middle of it, you know, like you remember boot camp where it's like the glass.
Oh, like a fishbowl.
Fishbowl studio.
Fishbowl studio. Fishbowl.
No one can go in but us, right?
Oh, and we could brew in there and record in
Why
there.
would we brew in the studio?
I want the
Bro, you could ask people walking through the, like, hey, you want to be on an episode?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, we could be like, yeah, look at this fucking guy, and like we could just shit talk the people walking by.
I think after they
Listen
listen
to
to
more episodes, dude. You gotta be on it.
Yeah, we love our fans. Fucking shit.
Look at this fucking guy.
look at this turd.
Stronger, dude. No, I mean, I think the middle would be kind of. It would just be kind of cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be tight.
and you just like hang out and talk. And everyone's.
I was thinking in like the back, like, but that's a better
back,
idea. I like
the
the
middle.
He said the
fishbowl
back
idea.
is not good.
the middle. Yeah, no. The back. I think the middle gives you like that, like novelty.
Yeah.
One
I've
thing
seen
that Coupe de Ville does, I think that's really cool, is they have that like Airstream, like in the
like the bar.
Yeah. I feel
It's
like
a
doing
little
that is
mini
also
Airstream,
pretty
like
cool.
the fucking RV looking thing.
The trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they serve beer out of it.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Yeah, and you do your duck pin bowling and shit through it. Like that way, you're not like standing
definitely
through there
duck
when you
pin
just want to
bowling.
drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think it.
that'd be
We
cool.
gotta do that.
The one thing I really wanted in a house that I like, you ever dream like, you know, you have a house and it could be whatever you wanted at it.
Yeah.
Which is if I had $500 million, but
Yeah.
I only have one.
Yeah, $1 million gonna do it.
I only got one. And I wanted to have like my own personal, excuse me, goddamn, hockey rink. You know, like it doesn't have to be massive, but
Yeah.
it could be like maybe
You have a
like
little barn in the back.
Yeah, well, like, you know, like it's got like maybe half the size of a rink, and it's just you got all your equipment there. So if like Chris, you came over, and I'm like, yo, I got
Got some skates for you, dog.
I got a whole get up. You
Yeah.
know, yeah, you want to play?
You need a
I got
left-handed
goalie equipment
stick.
for like Billy.
I'm gonna check you.
Yeah, put these
Yeah, come
pads
over,
on.
Chris,
It's
I'm
about
gonna
to
fuck you up.
rough, dude. I got goalie pads if Billy wants to come down. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. And I'm like trying to think of a way to orient that into the barcade.
I mean, we could just you could just have a half rink in a barn in the back and just be like, hey, we do skating in the winter.
I'm like, have you seen Mystery Alaska movie?
No. Wait. Yeah. That's a snowboarding one,
Why
right?
is
No,
there
it's
not
hockey.
a like in the same vein as Topgolf? There hasn't been an invention of like you know, like a practice your slap shot. Like you just go and it's
Yeah.
like a simulated like.
That'd be kind of cool.
I did see they're trying to do like a basketball one, which is kind of
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be
I
kinda
could see
sick.
like the basketball game in the arcade. What if you had
Yeah.
one that's hockey and you like had to shoot through the net, like
Yeah, and there's a
corner,
goalie
you get
doing
points.
this.
Yeah.
Well, I would say like
Yeah.
I would probably do like the whole goal and then put like things in the
there's a
corner.
soccer one like that too. Isn't
Yeah,
there?
oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
There's football, like the football ones and the soccer
I love
ones.
the football one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my
It's
favorite
so
arcade
fucking
games.
hard.
Which one? The football one or the soccer
Football
one?
one.
Football one's
I'm
not
not meant to be a
bad.
quarterback, I guess. All right.
Yeah.
So
I guess I'm not meant to.
Duhan was like, I'm sorry, I leave high scores everywhere I go.
Sorry.
Yeah, I got the spiral down. That's all I got.
MJD
Yeah.
leaving fucking high scores, and I can't beat it.
Sorry. That tastes like what I imagine every single one of Chris's ices tasted
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, which I never got to experience
Yeah.
because my
This
family
tastes-
did
this
not
has
love
got-
me like Chris is dead.
Yeah, like I couldn't. I've never had a movie theater icy, but I imagine this is exactly what it tasted like.
I had a movie theater icy when I went and saw Asteroid City.
You gotta tell me if it tastes like your icy.
City. That little West Anderson. Asteroid City.
Never heard of it.
I think I saw the wrong Asteroid City.
Which one are you?
That's him. Yeah.
What do you think about this?
This one sounds cool.
Is that a Hotline Miami?
It looks like
Hotline Miami, and that's what kind of got me looking at it.
That's why I bought it. It looked cool.
Fun fact: one of my favorite game shows.
Game shows.
That was a game show. Awesome. Favorite video games.
If that's how you play video games, I guess.
If I had to say top 5 video games, it's gotta be Hotline Miami. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I can see that.
I love 8-bit
Sorry about
games. I think like of the 8-bit games, like I think like
Neon Abyss.
Huh?
Enter the Gungeon.
Gungeon.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking Bindings of Isaac as well.
Oh, that's a good one. That's basically Gungeon, but like a different.
But yeah.
But weird.
Yeah, but yeah, weird, really weird.
Neon Abyss.
Neon Abyss was really good.
I know you guys stopped playing this, but I still play Retro Bowl every time I need to take a long.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah, Retro Bowl was good because I could play as the Jags, which was awesome.
I tried Retro Goal, soccer one.
Oh yeah,
Probably
you've
not
been there for a while.
I'm still playing it.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. I think it's honestly easier to build a team
Then Retro Bowl.
Yeah, because Retro Bowl you have a draft every year. You don't have one in soccer. It's just
you're free agency the whole time.
Just buy it. Yeah.
Is there a transfer window? Is there a transfer window?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's like at the end of the season, and then there's like you could sell your players if they suck, and then like so basically if you get decent enough to score to win, and you only play offense, kind of like Retro Bowl.
Yeah.
And once you figure out how to like get around people or pass and
shot.
shit, you can like just save a shitload of money up, and then get like a young dude, and has like he's like 2 stars but has like 5-star potential.
Yeah.
And just keep renewing his contract for cheap. You know, and then like you're just like, all right, this guy's good now.
This sounds like be a manager on FIFA.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Or when you had the Madden superstar, the Madden, be a manager for Madden.
Be a manager.
Be a GM.
Be a GM. It's like be a GM for manager mode. Franchise mode.
It's all about getting young players with high po.
It's like, you know how good they're going to be. Fuck it.
We're
going to suck for 5 years, but we're going to be fucking dynasty after that. Yeah.
Look, we're tanking. We're rebuilding for 5 years. After that, dynasty.
But, okay, so I would say before all the... Remember when, like, franchise mode wasn't around? You go back in time.
Yeah.
No franchise mode. You
play exhibition.
Like exhibition games. I'm going to rewind a little bit before that. We didn't have cell phones. Yeah. And then we went to the bathroom.
Take a 90s poops?
You take a retro poop. A 90s poop.
A 90s poop, yeah.
When's the last time you guys had to take a retro poop? / 90s poop?
Yeah, so the kids use our phones a lot to watch shit on TV because it entertains them and it shuts them up, right?
Yeah.
I'll be taking 90s poops occasionally.
Wow, occasionally? So, like, recently you've...
Yeah, I got to agree. I'm at least once a week because sometimes I'll wake up.
Really?
Yeah, like I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, I forgot to charge my phone. So I charge my phone and go shower.
No.
He's like, no.
Not here.
I slide that bad boy into USB-C for 5 minutes to get my 10% battery.
Yeah, I was gonna say what's nice is Sarah's car's got the USB-C charger. My car got USB.
Yeah, you at least have one everywhere, right?
Yeah, I'm power charging every time I
just to make sure you don't have the retro poop.
Yeah, because I can't be retro pooping.
Listen, I had a retro poop. At this point now, I think it's probably been about 2-3 weeks ago.
Okay.
Like, because I wrote it down and then, it's in my notes till we meet up.
been holding on this one for
a minute, baby. And I didn't want to talk shit with Billy. Billy doesn't seem like a shit guy.
Oh.
Patozzi doesn't seem like a shit.
I'm the shit guy.
You're the shit guy.
I'm the shit guy.
You're the shit guy.
No. Come on, man.
I know how much you love shit.
I literally said all we talk about is shit. I don't think that's great content. And you guys were
you fucked up. You fucked up because you said you don't want to talk about shit. So we're gonna talk about shit.
I'm the shit guy. Got it.
Yeah, I know. So and like, well, Billy was like, I don't like Mr. Hanky, and I was like, what the hell? I can't bring this up. You like Mr. Hanky.
You were like going through your notes. You're like,
damn.
Clearly, this guy's not a fan of shit.
This guy's got into shit. He doesn't like Mr. Hanky. So I had to take a retro poop. And I was like thinking about it, I was like, man, has the shampoo bottle ever always been this boring?
Yeah.
But I did learn a lot about what's in my shampoo. A lot of chemicals.
See, yeah.
I think that's a major difference between you and I. Because my original retro poops, like, I had my own bathroom. So, like,
wow.
I like...
As a child?
Yeah.
Oh, because you're an only kid. Okay.
Yeah, I'm an only child. I'm an only child.
All right.
Not I.
But like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that's how people make it, is they only have one kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have to share.
That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do, bro. Limit yourself.
But, like, I had my backup Game Boy, like, stashed.
Shut the fuck up, dude. You cannot be serious.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay.
Like, you know,
he had a bathroom Game Boy, bro.
Oh. Why did you only leave in the
This man wasn't taking. He wasn't even taking 90s poops in the 90s, bro.
I had I had my Game Boy that I went around with, and then I had my backup Game Boy, which was my bathroom Game Boy.
Shut the fuck up.
Why did you have a backup?
Because an SP still played advanced games, and I just kept it like in advance, like, chilling.
That's shitty because I always got, so Jen was older than me, so she got the
new shit.
She got the 3D when I got the SP or whatever.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's why Tyler had like a Super Nintendo.
I
think that's the difference though. You grew up as the youngest and he grew up as the oldest.
And you were the only one. So
and you were the only one.
Yeah.
Only you.
You just got a new system every time it came out.
My God.
Jesus.
You had a backup. Did you convince your mom that like the SP is like new?
Yeah.
Listen, Mom,
it's not the same. It doesn't play the same caliper game.
I need the new.
I mean, it was kind of like that because, like, I know it'd be,
this motherfucker. It was kind of like that. I mean, the advanced didn't do everything the regular Game Boy did.
Like a PSP and like
I had a PSP, I had a Vita.
Watch porn on it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably. And internet access. God be old. I went on
MySpace.
I went on MySpace on my PSP because I wasn't allowed to be on MySpace on my computer at home. So I had to go
their computer was like in fucking like. What are you laughing at? That shit killed me.
Yeah, you had the public. I've been in houses that had that.
Have you been to his house?
What are you trying to say, Mike? What are you trying to say?
All right,
tell me what you're trying to say.
All right, so when you walk through his front door, there's the family room, right? And then the next space would be the dining room and kitchen, all in one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's very open concept. It's very futuristic.
Very modern.
Yeah, very modern. Open concept, right? But the computer was also in that same one room.
Yeah, because Coop uses that computer game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, game.
Does he really?
Well, he doesn't use that computer, but like
I don't know, man.
No, he's got his own. I think he had a laptop.
But does he have that set up in the same spot?
He built his own.
Yeah.
Is that
someone that eats beans?
But I'm just saying, does he have it set up in the same spot? He didn't
live there anymore. So
all right, when he did live there,
he did.
Yeah.
He didn't put it in the room.
He didn't put it anywhere else.
Look,
what's your point, Mike?
It was just hilarious to me that it was like in the middle of your family room. You could not go.
No, you weren't
have any kind of
the only one. I don't
privacy.
know about you, Chris, but like this guy had a computer in his room.
Yeah.
For someone that gives you shit about having Slurpees and slushies,
mine was free, bro.
My dude had a computer in his room.
I told you how I got it. It was like they shipped two. You know what I mean? So my dad was like,
it's ours. You know what I mean? Like
I will say the worst part about like Zach's setup is like, you know how you guys leave your front door open, which also means that the neighbors like you didn't have to like walk in to like see what you were doing.
No, your son's into some weird shit.
Yeah. Like luckily, like we didn't have a.
Hey, don't say that to her. You don't. She doesn't want to hear that on air.
Do it. It's a mistake, brother. Play tough to get.
Yeah.
That's good.
Another thing that's worse is that we had the carpet and it was just the hallway. So you come out of the hallway and to the left is like the TV and to the right is like the computer.
Yeah, 100%.
So you're the computer at like 10 at night, right?
Oh, so there's only one door, bro. Yeah.
There's no like. It's just straight up like I don't.
That's silent step forward.
Sneak up on you. Holy shit! I'm looking at.
You know, Zach's dad was going to sleep and be like, "I'm not going to sleep. I'm gonna wait." Yeah. And I'm gonna pop out, catch Zach.
You know how it was, right? So like,
Zach was doing the same thing. He was like, "I'm just gonna sleep until I can wake up and go watch MySpace."
Yeah. No, but you could like. The worst part is you put your your headset on or whatever, right?
I never had a headset.
Everyone had music on their fucking MySpace.
Oh, yeah. And I think they did auto start.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a big thing too.
And I guess you could turn the volume off your computer, but I was not that smart, I guess.
I didn't know how to do that.
So now I'm like complete isolation. You know, like
you were like let's be secretive and put the headphones on. You were like somebody's gonna sneak up on me and karate chop me, dude.
Zach's responded to bulletins. He's like,
zone out.
Yeah. Oh no.
Shit, man. Someone respond.
That was always the best though. That was the original like story. Someone posts a bulletin. I'd be looking for that like question. I'd be like, okay.
I know you told yeah.
I'm about to shit on him.
Oh, yes, finally.
She'd like say something like any girl.
Absolutely.
She, but he followed up with, any female, any girl.
Any female.
I don't care who it is. I don't care if she's a she or not.
They post a bulletin and it'd be like, when's the last time you kissed somebody? And be like, my ex-boyfriend. Be like, shame. I'm here for you.
What about your current boyfriend?
Yeah.
None?
Okay. None?
Fair enough. Shalom.
Chris is on his way.
Yeah. Speaks in third person now.
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Yeah.
But also,
if you third person on MySpace, bro.
Also, I think, okay, so. Chris is on his way. How are you
Chris is on his way.
Chris, how are you messaging me? This is in 2020. We don't have telephones.
Yeah, he just puts it on the wall straight up.
I'm on the way.
Chris is on the way.
Posted 10 minutes ago. He's already here.
Shit.
Okay. Bringing it back. Retro poop.
Retro pooping. Oh, yeah.
I think it's worse now than it was back then.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There's no magazines.
So, in all honesty,
I'm sitting there reading the bottles, right?
I'm not reading shampoo bottles,
man.
What
do you do then?
Because my toilet is far away from my...
Okay, but did you already know when you went to go poop that you didn't have a fucking phone?
Probably.
So you could have grabbed something. Like,
did you grab the shampoo bottle of all things? You walked in, you're like, man, I should grab something. I'll take the shampoo bottle. He's like, I gotta leave my phone out there.
Do not forget the conditioner.
I'm not grabbing anything interesting. I'm going straight for the shampoo bottle.
The conditioner goes with it.
So all right, that's two things. You get the 2-in-1, so you only have to read one bottle. How far the fuck
is your shower? Like down there?
It's not that far away, but
you can't wall over there and get it.
You got the pants around the ankles to walk into it.
Clenching them cheeks, baby.
The retro poop walk.
The retro poop walk. Hold on, let me grab something real quick.
Retro poop waddle.
But I agree with you. It's way worse now to retro poop.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't have my backup Game Boy in that bag.
Yeah, he hasn't stored. Yeah.
What a bastard. Oh. Backup Game Boy. What was your game of choice, though?
I don't know. What
was your shit game?
You know what I was?
The shit game.
I used to keep a lot of like the Yu-Gi-Oh games. I know you guys weren't huge into the Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. I'm trying to get a Blue Eyes White Dragon T-shirt.
I'm trying to get a Dark Magician girl.
I mean, I feel like you're just good at Etsy, bro.
No, they have them. I got it all.
It'd be kind of cool.
Was
it Exodius?
Yeah, Exodia.
We all had.
He had the arm. He had the chest. I had the leg.
Yeah.
Producer Brandon had like the leg,
the head.
The head.
Someone has the head.
We only become one when we're all in the same room.
Yeah.
I dig it. That means we need one more person.
Or Megazord. That'd be kind of cool too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Megazord action.
What was your Power Ranger of choice? Red Ranger or White Ranger?
Choice pink, but I went with red.
Red?
Mostly because, it was a tough between red and black because he had my name.
Yeah.
The black one had your name?
Yeah, Zach.
Yeah.
And then but the red one's my favorite color. I was like, oh my god, what do I do?
That's important.
Red.
I like the Blue Ranger, and then he came out as gay, and I was like, oh no.
Checks with chart.
Am I gay?
Wait,
I'm gay, oh no!
It's my favorite Power Ranger. I must become gay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I like the Blue Ranger. Billy was cool. I don't know.
care.
Yeah.
He's still boring as fuck.
But he was nerdy too, though. I don't know.
First favorite?
I resent it, or
I mean, I like the Green Ranger and the White Ranger, obviously, but
yeah, he was obviously Tommy was top.
Oh,
tier.
yeah.
yeah. But I had the
Rip.
Black Ranger toy,
Rip Tommy.
the one where you like hit their belt, and
Yeah.
like flip their face with
Yep.
their.
They went from dino to normal.
Yeah. I had that toy of the Black Ranger, and I always
Nice.
thought it was fucking sick.
You felt my knuckles? He's flocked.
Hell yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Have I felt my Magikarp? I was gonna say though. Yeah, I don't know. Something about retro poop taking too long.
yeah, retro poops feel like they take long because you're not.
Yeah, I was
doing
gonna say because so then when I do take my retro poops, so Sarah like times every single one of my poops.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
because she thinks I take too long to poop.
Did you tell her you can't push it?
That's what I said. I'm not trying to get a hemorrhoid. I'm not trying
So you
to.
blow out an O-ring.
I'm not trying to blow an
Drop a
O-ring. You know what
lung.
I mean?
You know, give it hell.
Yeah.
But
So
don't
I'm
blow an
like,
O-ring out.
she's like,
You eat.
hey, you take too long to poop, and then but when I do take 90s poops,
even longer.
they're the fastest. No.
Really? Oh, because you want yeah.
Because
Yeah, you want
I
it in there, trapped.
yeah, I don't want to be in the hot stinky poop room.
Well, you don't
You're
fit
right.
in there?
I got a fan, but it's far away from the toilet too.
Oh my god, everything's far. Who put your toilet so far away from everything?
It's a big bathroom. I don't know, man. I don't-
I'm rich. Whatever. You get $1 million. You better get a new fan. Switch next to your toilet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll put a switch.
Damn,
in.
that's what I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy one of those dope toilets.
Oh, Japanese toilet.
No, the
Oh, like,
color
yeah.
one.
Good South Park episode.
Oh, I don't know.
Welcome back, everyone, to the
Second half.
Oh yeah,
second
part two, part
two.
deux.
Hot Shots Part 2.
Hot Shots Part 2 of the sitcom character bracket.
Sitcom character bracket.
Yeah, so if you guys somehow didn't listen to the first episode and you just jumped into this
Just
one,
go back one.
Just go back.
you either go back one, or I guess Chris can give a rundown of the winners of the first round.
Oh, no, fuck it. Don't listen to it anymore. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, tell him no.
No, you're right. Fuck it. Don't listen to some shit.
A quick rundown of the first round. We had Jesse Gemstone moving on against Doug Heffernan.
Heffernan.
From King of Queens.
Sorry,
because no one knows
apologies.
what the fuck Heffernan is.
Dennis Reynolds
What's his name?
moved on against Roy from IT Crowd. Moss moved on against Michael Scott in a very big upset, according to Mike.
Okay,
According to Mike,
yeah,
yes.
no one else thought that, but
Yeah.
and I think in any other room that would have been a big upset.
Yeah, I agree. Kelly Bundy swept against Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Beat
Yeah.
that ass.
Honestly, Tim Allen, maybe if there were like boomers who listened to this podcast,
I don't think so.
maybe your mom.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My mom. Yeah, maybe.
That was
You know,
I think
I
she
mean-
also probably likes Kelly Bundy because it's Kelly Bundy.
That was Region 1. Region 2, the third IT Crowd entrance, Douglas Rynham moved on against Abe Weissman from Marvelous Miss Maisel. Charlie Kelly moved on against Dwight Schrute.
Wow, The Office getting spanked yet again.
It was tough for me to drop that one, to give up on.
And
that
you were the
one.
deciding vote on that. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
George Costanza moved on against Phoebe Buffet, and
Easy.
Baby Billy Freeman from Righteous Gemstone moved on against Earl Hickey from My Name is Earl. Region 3, Kramer slaughtered Red Foreman.
slaughtered.
In
No,
a
I think,
shocking upset.
I don't
moved on
think he
against
slaughtered.
Kenny-
It was 3-2.
I
It was
know,
2-1.
I know.
Fuck
I
off.
just-
He's just had an average.
just
Don't add a random. That's not a justifiable adjective. Get out of here.
slips past in an upset against Kenny Powers.
Squeaks out of it.
Tobias Fumke and a slugfest with JD from Scrubs.
Slugger.
It wasn't a slugfest. It was 2-1.
Oh my god!
It's not a slugfest.
Al Bundy moves on against Stephen Toast.
Yeah, it's either 3-0 or 2-1. There's no other result.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You can't be slugfest and 3-0 slugfest. 2-1? No. That's a tight game. Nice and tight, if you know what I mean.
Martin moves on against Joey Tribbiani. Martin Payne.
He has a last name. From Martin.
Martin Lawrence.
Played by Martin Lawrence.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence being Martin Lawrence.
Tim Beasley?
Beasley.
Beasley.
Yeah, Beasley.
Tim Beasley moves on against Susie Meyerson from Another Marvelous Miss Maisel. And kind of an upset, Bernie Mac moved on against Joe Bluth.
That's a very big upset. I'm surprised on that.
And then it's wild because it's like an American sitcom that you guys didn't like.
Against an American sitcom?
I don't know. It's like the one American sitcom that you guys like didn't get that far.
Have you watched Bernie Mac?
Well, I love Bernie Mac. I have watched Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Rip.
Kelso moved on against Laszlo from What We Do in Shadows.
Yeah.
Tough. Yeah.
So now we have round 2, and this is the first matchup. Mike, I think we'll just go around. Mike, you begin us here. This is Jesse Gemstone versus Dennis Reynolds
against Dennis.
I think similar characters a little bit of like the
asshole.
The assholey, like very self-absorbed.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Very similar characters.
Yeah, for sure. I wonder. Yeah, but I was going to say Kenny Powers always plays that same assholey character. Danny
McBride?
Danny McBride.
He's so identified with Kenny Powers.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah,
Danny McBride.
Kenny Powers.
You know Kenny Powers.
When he's in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. He was in Kenny Powers in Your Highness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean?
For Fist Way.
I'm going to take Dennis.
Dennis Reynolds.
Because I think I like Always Sunny. I'm bummed because I like Danny McBride.
Yeah. Well, no one told you to get rid of Kenny Powers. Dennis Reynolds over here.
Okay.
Dennis Reynolds over here. Dennis Reynolds moves on.
Dennis Reynolds is an iconic role, which is very, like we mentioned earlier, that it's hard when there are 4 very strong characters in that show.
Sure.
But I do think he stood out.
Yeah, like that I think that shows how well of a character he is.
There's a lot of clips
on
Dennis Reynolds raging out and being psycho.
Like he has his own subreddit. Just Dennis Reynolds has his own subreddit, the Golden God.
The Golden God.
Yeah, if you guys go to /r/the Golden God, you'll like Jesse Gemstone.
Do you when you search in Reddit, do you type in r/?
I don't really I just go to the subreddits I want to go to. Like I type it in the address bar.
Yeah.
He knows.
Yeah, I type the R.
I don't know.
I don't type in the r/.
Okay.
You don't have to.
Oh, you can just do / I didn't know that.
You can just go straight for Golden God.
I didn't know that. Cool.
Now you know.
Reddit tips from
Mike at Gin and Sofa.
Wow. Okay. Dennis Reynolds moves on. You have the second.
Yeah. Hey, that was a tough one.
Do you already know it, or do you want me?
I think I know. I think it's Moss.
Yep.
Against Kelly Bundy.
Versus Kelly Bundy. A tough matchup.
Tough matchup. I'm going to go with Moss. Because he, again, is
Moss.
That show.
Yeah.
He's Moss. Kelly Bundy. But, you know, there's a better Bundy.
There's a better Bundy.
A more iconic. I wouldn't say better.
Yeah.
A more iconic Bundy.
There's one that's more associated with Married with Children than Kelly Bundy.
Correct.
I think Kelly Bundy moving on her first matchup was deserved.
I agree.
Here,
Toolman Taylor. Who?
Yeah, exactly.
But like here, I'm just like, okay, this is where Super Hot meets the heart and soul of a show.
How far does Super Hot get you in Chris's bracket?
Super Hot gets you very far in my bracket. I'm going Kelly Bundy.
You're going Kelly Bundy?
No way!
Oh, you want to put the deciding vote on me? In all honesty, I thought you were gonna pick.
I'll go Moss.
Okay, because I was gonna say because I'll fuck your British television up.
Yeah, but I forgot he doesn't watch British television, so it wouldn't be a fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I was gonna say if you pick Kelly Bundy, you done fucked up all your British TV because I'll take Kelly Bundy.
Yeah. But that shows how far Hot gets you in my bracket.
I know. This was a Game 7. Overtime.
All right, so Moss moves on.
Wow.
All right, the next matchup I think is going to be hard for Zach. I think it's going to be hard for Zach.
Hard.
We have Douglas Rynham.
Okay.
Versus Charlie Kelly.
Whoa. Yeah, that's tough.
That is a tough one for
Charlie
Zach.
Kelly.
Yikes. So that's
you want me to jump out on a leg
first, right? You're the first one in this one.
Sure. I'll jump out on the leg. I'll take Charlie Kelly all day.
What a leg to jump out.
Wow. Yeah. Charlie Kelly, wild card bitches, he's the Rat King. He's
Charlie Kelly.
He's Charlie Kelly, man. Charlie Day, in all honesty.
Yeah.
He's a great character in most of the roles he plays. But they are all similar, I will say.
Oh, well, yeah. You mean movies?
Well, yeah, he was in Horrible Bosses.
Horrible Bosses 1 and 2. Horrible Bosses possibly 3. No.
Maybe they made a third one.
Maybe 5. I don't know how many to get out of that. It's tough. I just think
Have you seen the one where he's a teacher?
Yeah. It's like school fight? Something like that?
Yeah, something like
with
that.
Ice Cube?
Yeah, Ice Cube was about to beat his ass or something like that.
Weird.
Ice Cube? Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, Charlie Kelly's supposed to be a sensible guy in that one.
Oh.
Yeah, it's weird. Doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
He's also he's
not
also
the best movie.
Sensible one in Horrible Bosses.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He's not
Even though Jason Bateman's in there, and he's
wild,
a sensible guy.
Yeah.
I would say it sucks because Douglas is. I love Douglas.
Wild card, bitches.
He's the last Matt Berry here.
It is the last Matt Berry.
Yeah.
Toast. My favorite Matt Berry was gone.
You don't like Douglas though.
No, I like Douglas. I'm just saying that you know how you were saying when you think Matt Berry you think Douglas. When I think Matt Berry I think Toast. I think
Toast was a branch off of Douglas. Like when he made Toast as a character, I think he was making it like.
I hope this is a goodbye for Matt Berry. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on over here.
Man, you're just like, we're just gonna flate him for
okay,
30 minutes.
Yep.
Oh man.
So which one are you leaning?
Charlie.
Let's
just
go.
Because he's also iconic. The same vein as Dennis.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. With Moss going on with the IT crowd, it's like it's weird because now it would have been. We have an It's Always Sunny character moving on. We had an IT crowd moving on.
Yeah,
and it's like now we have an IT crowd versus
at the end of it.
Sunny.
Yeah.
And I think Charlie Kelly moving on here is it makes sense.
It makes sense. Douglas. If you put Douglas against Moss is more iconic than Renner.
I think this next matchup is probably the hardest matchup for me. It's my two favorite characters in their two respective shows.
So George Costanza
and
Baby Billy Freeman.
Ooh. And that's great because these are Charlie Kelly characters, you know what I mean? These are third tier characters. These are not...
Do you think George Costanza a third tier character?
Maybe not George, but definitely Baby Billy. Baby Billy's a wild card.
Yeah. So
George, I feel like, is a wild card too. You know what I mean?
George,
but maybe I would say Kramer is probably the wild card of this.
I'll go first.
Okay, sure, go for it.
I'm gonna go Costanza only because
Costanza.
I think they're both super iconic, but Costanza is way more involved in his respective show than Baby Billy. So that one is just how often he was so strong a character, and he was in it for more often.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I can see that. Mike?
You're splitting hairs at this point.
I'm going to take Baby Billy.
Oh.
I love Baby Billy.
On Zach.
He wants to suck an old man's dick. You know what I mean? Like, he's got some iconic lines. I think, if they keep going with Righteous Gemstones, they could have, a Seinfeld-level show.
I think so. My problem is that they don't include him enough. That's my one gripe with that show. They really limit the Baby Billy.
But he's a third character. He's not...
I know.
I would say...
the three of them are the main. And everything that branches off them, their family.
Three of them.
Even Eli's probably...
Eli's...
His phone is, hanging off. Yeah, there he goes.
Eli's a second character, and then Billy would be a third character. You know what I mean?
And then you're going to say he's better than George Costanza. I got you.
But I'm taking him. I think... he makes that show. In all honesty, would you watch Righteous Gemstones without Baby Billy.
I watch about 2/3 of it because he's not in it.
Exactly. Would you watch? Hey, would you watch Vice Principals without Walton Goggins?
No, but he's a different character. Essentially the same character.
Essentially the same character.
What I couldn't remember his name. I was gonna slap him in here, but I don't remember his name.
I don't remember any of the characters from Vice Principals.
Belinda Brown. Hey, Belinda Brown.
Belinda Brown. The replacement Vice Principal.
Walton Goggins. Yeah.
That's
Gamby. I'm going fucking. You can't go against George Costanza, dude. Come on.
Can't go against George.
He's written from the creator's eyes. He is Larry David as a caricature. You know, like he is Seinfeld.
No, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I thought about putting Larry David, but I had to put Doug Heffernan in it.
I had to put a third IT crowd.
I had to put another Matt Berry. Yeah. Yikes. Never hear the end of this shit.
This next one.
Next time you guys can make a break.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys do all the fucking work.
You guys do all the fucking work. How's that, motherfucker? Okay, next one.
It's on you?
It's on you. I did the first one for the last one, so you can do the next one. Do you know what I can just tell you.
I'm going top right. I'm going...
Kramer
versus
Turk.
Yeah,
Turk won?
Yeah, because of you.
Because of you.
Nice.
Some Scrubs representation.
Yeah, there you go.
Otherwise, eventually it does get to just three
shows. Yeah.
I think Kramer is probably my least favorite character on
Very
Seinfeld.
shocking, though.
Wow. I like Jerry. I like Elaine. I like Costanzo.
And then you... Costanzo?
Whatever. My old roommate, Tony. Tony's last name is Costanzo.
Yeah.
So that's why I say that.
I hear you.
Can't stand you.
Yeah. But, I think Kramer is probably my least favorite character on Seinfeld. And I do love Turk. So I'm going to go with Christopher Turk, Dr. Turkleton. The chief of surgery in later seasons. He's also like a professor or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like the youngest chief of surgery.
Great character arc.
Yeah.
For Turkleton.
Yeah, they gave him a super weird character arc.
Yeah.
Kramer has a good character arc.
Kramer's a great character arc.
No, he's Charlie Kelly throughout.
I'm going Kramer. I like the walk.
Or is Charlie Kelly Kramer throughout?
I like... the thing about Seinfeld that, like...
Have you seen the ones where they do Seinfeld with the Always Sunny characters?
I didn't see that one. I know it exists.
And they got, like, Charlie with the fucking... the poofy ass hair.
I need to watch that one.
He kicks through the door.
Yeah.
Stupid.
The thing with Kramer, it's like... Sometimes Seinfeld, like, they do, like... They need to do audacious shit to get themselves in trouble.
Yeah.
You know, right? Who does it?
Kramer. He also said the hard R word.
He didn't say it. Michael Richards said it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't included in the actual show.
No,
my bad.
It was post show.
Kramer didn't say it. Kramer didn't say it.
Post show. And I bet if I looked and found some Phase On, no, I don't.
No, Donald Faison would never do something like
slander.
that.
I'm not ranking Michael Richards. I'm ranking Cosmo Kramer.
Yeah.
And I just think he just has a little edge over Turk.
He also says, "Who put silverware in the pancake drawer?" Because Turk's wife, she says, "Who put silverware in the pancake drawer?" Or who put pancake in the silverware drawer? And he said, "Who put a pancake or who put silverware in the pancake drawer?"
That's a great line.
Fantastic line, Mike.
But I gotta go Kramer. I feel like you said. I mean, you made the best argument for Kramer. Charlie Kelly is just Kramer.
He is.
That's true. Like,
you
on crack.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, you gotta
really.
Remember that episode?
Not Dennis was on crack.
Was on crack. Dennis and Dee were on crack.
Yeah. It's gotta be Kramer.
Next one is gonna be
tough one.
Tobias Funke. Al Bundy. Tobias Funke versus Al Bundy.
I'll take Al Bundy.
Wow!
He is married with children. He is the sitcom dad that every sitcom dad is based off of.
I mean, that makes sense.
You make a lot of sense here, Mike.
Dads. All dads are Al Bundy. Al Bundy is all dads.
Not true, but, you know, hopefully your dad's a little better than Al Bundy, but mine was, no.
My dad went to the school of Al Bundy.
He was a great dad. Tobias.
That is a sitcom dad.
That's a sitcom dad. You know, he buys maybe a bunch of shit.
Yeah, he's a leather daddy.
He's leather daddy.
He's leather daddy.
Actually, you know, you can't get more dad than leather daddy.
He's the isn't he on Arrested Development, right?
Yeah, he's on Arrested Development.
He's the dad in Eurotrip.
No,
that's Jeffrey Tambor.
That's Jeffrey Tambor.
But he's the Bluth. He is like the Bluth
dad. Yeah,
but that's not Funke.
That's not Tobias. Tobias is David Cross. He's the guy.
Oh, he's David Cross. That's right.
David Cross.
All you had to say was David Cross. My bad.
Paints himself blue. Tries to join the blue band.
Yeah, I know who David Cross is.
I see why you chose Bundy.
I blew myself. No.
Did you go
I'm
Funke?
going Tobias.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mike. I gotta go Funke. I mean, like, that's one of my favorite characters. I love
Al Bundy.
On matches.
I love Al Bundy.
I just
Al Bundy's iconic. He's sitcom dad.
He's iconic. I think
there's not a non-funny scene for me with Tobias. Like, there's not like a. Like, there's some things that other characters do in shows, and you're just like, oh, I like you as a character, but like,
what are you doing here?
Yeah, I didn't laugh at this obvious joke.
Right.
I was
gotcha. Next one. Moving on. Martin
Winifred
Payne
versus Tim Beasley from Space.
That's easy. I gave Beasley the go for the second round, but
Martin,
clean sweep.
Gina.
We've watched Martin recently, and I think it holds up.
I think it holds up.
Yeah, we laughed.
Although, I don't know, some of the times he's very misogynistic sometimes.
It holds up in the sense of like...
I was going to say, it's... I think I watched like an episode, and I was like, probably wouldn't have been able to say that.
I always put a second character, bro man.
Bro man.
You got some sandwiches? That's the best character.
I love Martin.
All right, next one is going to be, looks like... Bernie Mac.
Hey.
Versus Michael Kelso.
Cool. Mike, you have the first pick.
Oofa!
What do you got?
I'm taking Michael Kelso.
Michael Kelso!
I feel like...
Excuse me.
So Bernie Mac is a dad in his show.
Yeah.
Not my dad.
Bernie Mackleton. That's his full name.
Oh, okay. Bernard Mackleton. I just... Michael Kelso is just Michael Kelso, you know? Kelso. He's Kelso.
He is Kelso. Chris?
How do you feel about Michael Kelso?
How do you feel about Bernie Mackleton?
I gotta be honest with you. Like, this matchup, it's tough for me only because, like, Kelso, to me, Red Foreman didn't make it past the first round.
That's true.
And I like that 70s show enough to think it deserves...
It had a bad match.
Yeah.
Some representation.
Yeah.
Bad seating, though.
It is, and that's unfortunately that's how it comes down to. I do think Kelso edges out Bernie Mackleton.
Okay.
Wow, you got him over Bernard
Mackleton Jr.
Sir Bernard
Rest in peace.
The third. Yeah, Sir Bernard Mackleton Jr. the third.
Hell yeah. Put some respect on his name.
Vote. Moving on.
Michael Kelso, well done.
That was the last.
The quarterfinals.
Yeah, that was the quarterfinals.
Bernie Mac, played by Bernie Mac in the show.
Bernie Mac
show.
Mr. 3000 right there.
Yeah.
All right, so we're in the semifinals now, Chris.
God dang.
We are in the semifinals.
Northwest bracket, our division.
The first matchup is Dennis Reynolds versus Moss to see who represents
the Northwest.
The Region 1, the Northwest.
Region 1
is Dennis Reynolds versus
Mike.
Moss
from your vote in. I think I already know.
Yeah, you know I'm Dennis, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'll put it on you.
And I think British comedy I could get into. I just haven't.
I think you need to.
Honestly,
I think.
And I like on this show, I like where we are or who we are in the shadows. I like.
That is New Zealand comedy.
Yeah, there's a bit difference. You should watch Wellington Paranormal though. It's on HBO Max. It's by Jermaine Clement. Okay, so like, this is this little sidebar. Okay, so What We Do in the Shadows. There's a show based on a movie. Have you seen the movie? I already asked that. It's so that one stars Taika Waititi, the guy who directed Thor, Ragnarok, whatever.
Yeah.
And Jermaine Clement, and they're like vampires, and it's a mockumentary of them. Same shit, right?
Yeah. Hey, you know, I like mockumentaries.
Great movie, hilarious movie.
Office mockumentary.
It's like almost it's borderline. It's like the same level as the show. Like it's probably maybe a little funnier, maybe not. You know, like anyway, there's a point in the movie where two cops knock on the door because they heard of a disturbance, and these two cops have a spinoff now as Wellington Paranormal, and they just go hunt down like
vampires,
ghosts, demons, and like,
werewolves.
And then like because like they have like a paranormal division, and like Sergeant Macca, the New Zealand guy, he has a paranormal office, and it's like a fucking like closet, and he puts in a fake. He's like, hey, don't tell anybody the code. And he goes like, he's like, beep boop, and they're like, did you just beep the beep? He's like, no, and he just like busts in, and then they're like, it's so good, it's good. Check it out.
I did. Billy hit the tally episode, and that shit hit.
What?
When he was like, it was the code to Funky Town. Boop boop boop
Yeah.
boop 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 boop.
Yeah.
Killed me.
He has a weird encyclopedia on South Park knowledge.
Dude killed it, man. I wish I was here for that one.
Yeah, he was just like, I know everything. I was like, all right.
Right on.
So, I don't know what I was talking about.
Well, he was saying he didn't like.
I'm not big on.
You should probably get into it if you want to be on this podcast.
But I'll take Dennis Reynolds.
He's taking Dennis Reynolds. I think I should make Zach be the final deciding.
Tyler, you know you're picking Dennis though.
No, I'm choosing Moss.
You're choosing Moss.
I'm choosing Moss.
Erroneous.
Okay.
I'm choosing Moss.
Convince me. Not that both yes.
Okay.
No.
Nothing I gotta do. I know you. I know
What
you.
is that supposed to mean?
Nothing I gotta do to convince him.
Moss is the heart and soul of IT Crowd.
Indeed.
Are you going to let British comedy die?
Oh,
you're gonna let a whole country down here.
Yeah.
The whole country.
Moss represents.
Do you remember when you were in Swift drinking those London Collins in Britain, London?
The Fitz is watching this podcast.
The Fitz is watching this podcast, right?
The whole Fitz is watching.
Yeah, this is tough.
Oh, no.
You know my favorite fucking character is Dennis Reynolds. I gotta go Dennis.
He's got to do it.
I love Moss. Moss, I love you. If you're in any other division, you'd be in finals.
Any other division?
Wait.
I already looked.
Stick with it.
You stick with it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You know,
I think the next one's gonna be even harder for you, and you have the first vote this time.
Richard Ayoade is my favorite dude ever, man. Besides Matt Berry.
Besides Matt Berry.
Glenn Howerton.
Go. You're number 2, right? Or is it me?
Yeah, he's gonna. I think he should do this next one because I think it's the
your first vote.
Yeah, so was it Charlie Kelly
versus
Costanza?
Yeah, buddy.
Costanza.
Wow, that was quick.
That was quick.
Sorry,
that was quick.
Dennis is.
I think. I think because I gotta go Costanza as well.
Fuck you, bro.
I'm also gonna take Costanza. Of the Seinfeld characters.
For sure. I feel like you're so upset that Jerry's not here.
I am bummed that Jerry didn't get it. He was a plot.
Don't worry,
driver.
Jerry's getting the money. I don't know.
You're right. Yeah. You're right. He's fucking rich. He's got
a billionaire.
He's got a. Have you watched Jerry Seinfeld driving?
Yeah, cars with coffee.
Cars and coffee.
Comedians and cars with coffee.
Comedians with cars with coffee.
It's good. Watch the Larry David episode.
You should watch the Michael Richards episode.
Yeah, Michael Richards.
He addresses the controversy. The controversy.
He does. He pleads for forgiveness.
He does.
I did it. I was like,
it humanizes him.
I was like, Michael, forgiven. He acts like Kramer though. It's weird.
Yeah, it is very.
He's very kooky.
I wish I had Jerry's.
You think in real life he's kooky?
Yeah,
he was kind of dead for no reason.
So it's funny. I don't know if he was before Kramer, but I feel like it kind of rubbed off on him.
Like it just became him.
Yeah,
like
he's
Charlie.
Like, this is fun.
You think Charlie Kelly's actually kooky?
No.
Or sorry, Charlie Day.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen him.
I watched a lot. I listened to a lot of podcasts.
I was gonna say I watched the podcast, and I feel like he's kind of normal.
I don't know. There was like one that just came out like a couple weeks ago, and he was just like randomly playing the guitar, not the guitar, the piano, and just singing stupid lyrics, just like a Charlie Kelly would do.
Yeah.
You know, like Nightman. It reminded me of Nightman.
Yeah.
And I was like, this dude is just—he's like not as a.
He's the day man though.
Yeah.
Honestly, the one
person
person I think that is not like their character at all is Glenn Howerton. I don't think he's like Dennis Reynolds.
I was gonna say because Rob McElhenney is totally
he's
fucking Mac. Yeah,
he's like Mac, but like not as extreme. But he still is Mac. Like, I think Glenn Howerton is nowhere near Dennis. It's crazy because you talk to him, he's like all like normal, you know, and like then when he talks about when he's the character, he's insane. But yeah.
That was a
Costanza
sweep
into the final four.
Costanza, he is Seinfeld. That's the problem. You know, he is the main focal point of one of the greatest sitcoms of our generation. It's hard to beat.
I think.
Oh, this is one I don't care about.
Okay.
I'll introduce this one.
Oh, okay.
This is Cosmo Kramer versus Tobias Funky.
Funky.
Funky. Get funky.
So you don't care.
I'm going to pick Funky because I like his fucking name. Funky.
I don't even need the pick. Go ahead.
Honestly, I think Kramer's my least favorite character again. And
I think you're wrong there, but
I like David Cross. I like David Cross. Yeah. I remembered it was David Cross this time.
Yeah, it's David Cross. Look, almost in a weird way, I feel like Funke is like Kramer, like in a different way.
Sure,
he does the same kind of thing for the show that Kramer's characters. He
is probably like because Jason Bateman's like the main on Arrested Development.
Yeah. And like the weird thing for me is like they do physical comedy, like both of them do like the like physical stuff, but in a different way. And all I can think about is like. Instead of just like back to the left, like that's one of my favorite parts of Kramer versus like some of my favorite parts of Funke, like the I blew myself or like when he's Mrs. Featherbottom. I gotta go Funke.
I know you would.
And
I don't need to vote, but I would probably pick Kramer.
Would it have been hard though?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Thanks guys. Thanks for making it easy on me.
I got you.
I'll say that makes it easy.
This is an interesting matchup. I think it'll be tough.
That's gonna be tough.
It's Martin versus
Payne.
Michael Kelso.
Wow, that is a tough one.
I'm gonna go Martin Payne.
Martin Payne.
I think it's like a very iconic 90s show, and I know not 70s show is iconic, but like I think when you say like Martin Lawrence, you almost remember him from that show more than his movies.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
But I guess you could say the same thing about Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, I was going to say, what else is Ashton Kutcher in?
Yeah,
Where's My Car?
That's a great movie. Oh, yeah. We should review that.
No, but
See episode.
Oh, man, I wish you didn't say that, because you actually convinced me away from which way I was leaning.
Well, I didn't say
really, because I don't think, in all honesty, I'm a...
Who's going?
I don't know. You
said you were going
I said Martin Payne. Martin Major
You want me to go?
Martin Payne.
I was dead set on Kelso. When I saw this matchup, I was like, I think 70 showed one more round.
Okay.
One more round.
Mm-hmm.
But then you mentioned, what else can you really identify? And I was like, I actually know Ashton Kutcher more from Punk'd.
Oh. Really? Because when I think of Martin Lawrence, I think of like...
Big Mama's House.
Big Mama's House, also the one where he's a jewelry robber.
Blue Streak.
What about Black Knight?
Also Black Knight. Love that one. And I think I feel like
you great Martin Lawrence movies.
Yeah, you're just naming banger after banger after banger.
You know what I mean? Big Mama's House 1, Big Mama's House 2.
Paul Giamatti's in that. What?
Yeah,
randomly.
Yeah, dude.
He works with top talent.
Yeah, exactly.
Paul Giamatti, dude, he's the people's fucking...
Oh, but now you've just convinced me back to Michael Kelso.
Oh, no.
See, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I'll take Kelso because I wanna see what you're gonna choose. Because I love Martin Lawrence. I think Martin Lawrence is Martin Payne in the show called...
So your pick... Okay, so now it's
one for Martin, one for Kelso.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Now the tables have... tightened on you, Chris.
Yes, they're all on you.
I feel like these characters are neck and neck. So then I start splitting hairs. The show is called Martin.
It is called Martin.
If you take Martin out of that show,
yeah,
that is
I
no
agree.
longer
That's a good point.
the show.
Right.
That is no longer the sitcom.
You take
Martin.
Kelso out of that 70s show?
Yeah,
I don't think it's as funny.
Yeah,
It's not as funny.
Definitely not as funny.
It's still that 70s show in a way.
You got Red, you got Eric, you got Hyde.
Eric's not funny.
You know?
Hyde is okay.
I mean, you got
Ray
Boulder
Masterson, you know.
Even Boulder Valderrama in that show.
Danny Masterson. Oh, Fez.
Yeah, there's
Fez is my least favorite character.
Yeah, I know, Jackie.
Kelso does kiss.
I know. And she said it was a good kiss.
In real
Jackie.
In
life?
real life?
Wait, aren't they married?
Oh, yeah, they're shit. She probably did say that.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Like, I gotta go Martin. You
Martin!
pull him out of that show, it's not
Martin!
Martin. You gotta call it Gina.
Martin! Nice, good call.
Nice.
Now we're in the semifinals?
I think
This is the Final Four, bud.
This is
Final
gonna be a
Four.
hard one for Zach.
I said the last one was semifinals. This is semifinals.
Yeah, this is the semifinals.
Yes, let's roll. What's
You got it,
baby?
The matchup is Dennis Reynolds
Yeah, this is tough.
versus
Jesus
Costanza.
versus
Christ.
George
Oh,
Costanza.
sheesh, bud.
Things get heated real quick in this, you know?
The title of this is sitcom characters.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, those are like those are legit sitcom. Those are
characters.
sitcom characters.
Those are characters
bud.
Yeah.
in sitcoms.
Damn.
Who wants first?
This could have been a final in its own right.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
And sometimes it's just the seating that
Yeah,
puts
I
you.
feel like this is this is like a stronger conference.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. This is like when you see like a butt Super Bowl and they were like the real Super Bowl was like the
Yeah,
AFC
yeah.
final.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So who wants first?
Wow.
Who wants first? I'll go first.
I don't.
I'll go first.
You know what I mean?
I'm
This is
going
a toughie.
Costanza.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm going Costanza. I think I chose Moss against Dennis Reynolds last time. This is a tougher matchup. I think I was just giving Moss the benefit of the doubt. This one was really like I'm choosing Costanza because I think Costanza should move on.
Mm-hmm.
This is a tough one, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'll take Dennis Reynolds just to put it all on Zach.
Okay.
Because in all honesty, both great shows.
Yeah.
Convince
me, Mike.
Oh,
I don't need.
He says,
I don't know. There's a Dennis system.
This yeah.
Yeah, there's no Costanza system.
There's no
Man.
Costanza system.
You know,
there's a move in after
Here's
completion.
a funny thing. I don't know if we mentioned it earlier, but we mentioned a lot about Charlie Kelly and Kramer. I think Dennis is a evolution of George Costanza.
Oh, I could see that.
You know, like he's in
Like
riot.
the extreme.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's like
yeah.
taken to 11.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like he's things
Spinal
don't go his
Tap
way. He
Records.
makes a scene. He you know,
For
like
sure.
he's got neurotic. He's very.
Yeah, you're right.
vain.
No, I see it. I see it. Yeah.
But I'm gonna go George, because George is a trendsetter. George is Seinfeld.
Oh.
I can see. You know that like painting of George where he's like naked
Yeah.
with the like.
Yeah.
I can see that
Dennis
as
doing that. Yeah.
Dennis. You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
can
Like,
see him doing that. I guess I looked at it as, again, it's the whole like when you get a tough one, you're like, take him out of the show. What happens?
Yeah.
Dennis, it would suck, but you got Mac, Charlie, Frank, a little bit of D. You know
you
what
got
I mean?
Jerry Seinfeld. You got Elaine.
You got Jerry,
you got
but
Kramer, who
George
apparently made it so
makes-
far.
George,
Yeah.
like Jerry, makes a lot of jokes on George's behalf.
I
is
agree.
George,
I agree.
Yeah.
and to me, that was the final straw. I was like, all right, well, he is. It's a very tough.
Yeah,
one. It is a finals bout.
Yeah, that
to
could
be
be
had.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. To me, when it came to you for last pick, I had already bolded Dennis Reynolds. I was like, Zach's gonna choose. Dennis
I love
Reynolds.
Dennis.
Yeah.
There's a lot. This is the worst conference. You got Moss, Dennis,
Yes.
Douglas. You know what I mean? Like everyone
Oh,
good is
man.
on this side. I should have randomized it one more time.
I think it's the right call.
Costanza's going to the final.
I think so
Costanza's
too.
to the final.
It's a good.
Costanza's in the final.
And a nail biter, 3-0-T.
Yeah, 3-0-T, game 7,
Yeah.
fucking tip in.
Yeah.
Dirty goal.
Should have been the Super Bowl.
Reviewed.
Yeah.
The goal was
Instant
reviewed.
classic.
Yeah.
The goal got reviewed, challenged, reviewed again, stands.
I think
Bills versus
Costanza
Chiefs.
goal.
This is difficult because I
This
think
one.
I know exactly the way I'm leaning and I know the way you're leaning.
Yeah.
I don't know how Zach would lean.
Easy for me.
Tobias versus Martin.
No,
Mann.
it's
Tobias
Tobias
Funky.
Funke versus Martin.
Martin. Okay. Mike?
Martin.
Chris?
Tobias.
Really?
Absolutely, bro. Right. Tobias is... Arrested Development is... I don't know, my favorite show, like comedy. And Tobias, to me, is the whole reason... Not the whole reason I like the show, but it is the main reason...
The show's called Martin.
I agree. I agree. You can't... You
literally cannot have the show Martin without Martin.
And to be honest, Tobias isn't even a Bluth. And Arrested Development is about the Bluths. So you could argue that, like... I see what you're arguing.
That's all I'm saying.
I see what you're arguing importance to the show versus my personal
attachment to the character. I think you would not even have... There would be no show.
Are you taking the fact of the season 4 and 5, Tobias?
See, that's difficult too. My knowledge of Martin is much smaller because I couldn't name the episodes the same way I can name episodes of Arrested Development.
You watched it when you were much younger too, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then like the ones I remember now are also like we watch like randomly.
Yeah. This is tough because Tobias is a secondary character.
He is.
So I guess George is too. Is he though? Martin is not.
Correct.
Tobias. Boom.
Oh!
Well, wait.
Oh, he's taking it back. He said, I didn't lift my hand up from the piece as I moved it.
I'm trying to think of what's a better final matchup. I'll be honest right now.
Yeah, that's probably...
Who's going to fight George the best?
I mean, Funke could be argued to be a similar kind of character.
I just think, like, what's crazy is, like...
I know his vote.
I voted against Funke the whole time, except for that one time because I was like, his name's neat.
And you knew he would end up... Like, you just knew the room.
Yeah, I knew the room. There's a Bluth Bananas fucking pillow right here. You know what I mean? Like, I knew the room. Honestly, the show's whatever to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Costanza.
I don't think anyone stands a chance against Costanza.
If I'm being honest.
Yeah. It's really like leading a lamb to the slaughter.
Yeah. Who wants to die now?
Yeah,
who wants to die next week?
Yeah.
It's like when you win like a really hard, like you get to the end and you're like battered and bruised, but the guy like that also you're facing is like he's healthy. He's
he has an easy fucking route to the
finals.
He's like, whatever.
Battle tested.
To make this, I'm going to go Tobias, and then we'll just go to the finals. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think
my finals is going to be Costanza.
George Costanza versus Tobias Funke. Right? Did I say that right?
Yeah.
I'll take Costanza. George Costanza is the show. Have you seen that episode where he like gets the job just by like showing up?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a classic.
Great show.
Classic episode.
He's got a lot of memories in that show, like a lot of iconic scenes.
I think one of the big things I think Costanza beats Funke even on my board.
Wow.
Because like
Costanza sweep in the final.
Wow. Like you said, one represents the actual writer of the show.
Yeah.
And Funke doesn't represent the writer of the show.
Yeah.
The way that Costanza is meant to be like extreme version.
Yeah.
But like,
for sure. I mean, if you watch like Arrested Development,
did Costanza suffer a single loss in this tournament?
He wouldn't have. I don't think he would have. When he got past Dennis Reynolds on your board, I was like, I thought the only place where I was like Costanza could have lost.
Did one of you guys vote for Dennis?
Phoebe Buffet.
He did.
You voted for Dennis. Okay.
Yeah, Phoebe Buffet, Charlie Kelly.
It's pronounced Phobe.
Oh, Phobe Buffet, Charlie Kelly, Dennis Reynolds, and then...
So, to me...
Whoever.
I honestly think this is a deserving winner.
Yeah, I was going to say, situational comedy.
It was tough a couple times.
He is the comedy, he is the situation in this.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope that everyone listening agrees. Maybe not. Actually, I hope you don't.
Yeah, who's
if
your favorite?
If you don't agree, who would you
if you got a situational comedy character.
I guess we did leave a few out. We left Big Bang Theory out. We left How I Met Your Mother out. We left like 2.5 Men out.
Oh yeah, we did.
A lot of those shows.
Sitcoms.
Ashton Kutcher comes in 2.5 Men. What's up?
What's that?
Ashton Kutcher. He saves the show when what's his name goes.
Saves the show.
Gets mad Coke or whatever. Yeah, no, he actually. I was gonna say
just killed it.
That show went.
I mean, we didn't do Parks and Rec. We didn't. You know, what I mean.
Yeah, I was gonna say Parks and Rec's got some good characters,
It's a
man.
bracket where we had to do it based on.
Do you watch Parks and Rec, Chris?
Yeah, I love.
It's also hard because there's only 32 people, bro.
Aziz Ansari in Parks and Rec. Right?
Oh, absolutely. Tommy Haverford would have gone very far in my. My bracket.
You suck.
Me?
You put 3 IT crowd characters in.
No,
you guys also have pens.
Yeah.
Pens, keyboards.
We saw the list. I thought it was fine.
I even said, let's go back to that text message, that group message. It's like, is there anybody on here?
It's a great list.
That doesn't need to be on here or that you want on here? And you're like, Mike's like, looks good.
I know. I said I put in Scrubs. I put in The Office. I put in Friends.
Which are there?
Yeah, I think it's
important.
I can't think of them all, Chris.
I was like, look at this list. And I was like, is there anybody that doesn't be there? You're like, oh, everyone's good, even this Tim Beasley guy.
Like that's what I was saying. I would, but I know you guys love British comedy, so I was like, okay, I'll whatever.
Well, I wanted it to be hard to actually argue it versus like, okay, this is just in here to be in here for no reason. Right. And I knew like, I don't know, you don't really like Parks and Rec. Tommy Haverford would have gone out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, I would
have helped you out with those seasons.
Cool. I thought like anybody from Big Bang.
Also, Ron Swanson is like a.
Oh yeah, Big Bang Theory would have.
Yeah, Ron Swanson. I did have him on there. I can't remember who I let off for him, but whatever.
We didn't put anyone from Cheers.
Guys.
Cheers. I had Cheers. I had what's his face? Sam.
Norm.
Ted Danson.
Norm.
My name's Norm.
What about the Fonz?
I had Fonz and
Arthur Fonzarelli
there.
You had Fonz on there and he didn't get far?
Bro, that shit's old.
I agree. We're not that old.
Do you think Fonz is cool?
No.
When was the last time you watched Happy Days?
Hey, have you watched Barry, though?
Yeah, is that a sitcom?
Yeah, but Fonz is the teacher.
I'm going to NoHo Hank.
Yeah. Bro, if NoHo Hank's on there, I'm in, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
NoHo Hank is a great character.
We can have another one down the road if you want. You know,
the sitcoms are just so, like we didn't have someone from Silicon Valley or like you said.
Actually, I had Guilfoyle on my.
Oh, that would have gone pretty far.
Preliminaries, yeah.
But I mean, there's just so many that, for time's sake, you got to make.
Larry David, like I said, from Curb. Yeah. You know, like there's a lot.
Larry David from Curb would have gone far.
Yeah, well, Larry David is George. It'll be George Costanza.
Larry David as Larry David, thinking about George Costanza.
Yeah, it's the same character. Yeah. But sorry. Hope you guys enjoyed this.
Yeah, I think even
it's funny because we hate our own.
I feel like no matter how many people we included or excluded, Costanza making it to the final is a hard thing to argue.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah, the only thing is who's the other finalist.
Yeah, who
would have been Martin?
Who else is he slaughtered?
Who would have been Tobias Funk?
Well, go listen listen. No,
they are listening.
No, go listen again.
Yeah.
How we did.
Listen again.
Yeah, listen again.
Tell us how we did, who we missed. Put it on the gram.
Yeah.
The YouTube.
The tubes.
The
maybe we'll revisit with different people.
The Twitter?
The Twitters, yeah.
The Facebooks?
Sure.
All right.
Wherever.
Put it on Interact.
The Spotify.
Oh, the Spotify, yeah.
That's a good one to shout out.
That's the one.
You know, it'd be interesting if we did eventually, and we can end this, but basically I was thinking we could do like a bracket for each individual show and then make a sitcom bracket of the winners of those brackets. So that way, you know, like whoever won the Seinfeld bracket represents Seinfeld in a sitcom bracket.
Yes. That's better to me.
Okay, sure.
Well, I mean, that takes a lot of planning and like...
Yeah, it takes a lot of like, you can talk about your character you like.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Eventually. One day.
Yeah.
Chin and Sofa out.
Yeah.